What's up, guys? Iceman here. To the Diablo Research Institution. I am your host, Professor Ice Deck. Appreciate you guys for coming by. Like the video if you will, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the page, and hit the bell so you're notified next time I post a video. And blessings to my channel members and my patrons. Links in the description below. So, in this video, I am showcasing the barbarian, but not just any barbarian. Nay, this is one who is wielding Beast. As you can see right now, he has the fanaticism aura around his feet. Now, Beast is pretty cool on a barb, to my understanding. The problem is, of course, you have to make it in a non-ethereal base if you want that shit to last more than like 3 or 4 chaos runs, and then be gone forever. So you have to make it in a non-ethereal base, and it's quite expensive to repair, as are most rune words, but it's pretty epic to my understanding. I'm about to test it out with Breath of the Dying, and I'll show you in just a minute here. But the thing is, I don't feel like collecting Ral runes either. I think that's just a massive pain in the ass. So we'll see if it's worth it, alright? Beast. An epic rune word. Here, I'll put it in this hand. Bur, Tur, Mal, Lum. In a Berserker Axe. Level 9 Fanaticism Aura when equipped. 40% increased attack speed. 280%, 85% enhanced damage. 20% chance of crushing blow. 25% chance of open wounds. Plus 3 to werebear. Plus 3 to lycanthropy. Prevent monster heal. Plus 40 to strength. Plus 10 to energy. A godly as fuck stat. Plus 2 mana after each kill. Level 13 Summon Grizzly. Which I'm not going to utilize because it's kind of ass. But nonetheless, not spectacular damage, obviously. But it's known for its Fanaticism Aura, a level 9. So depending on what you couple it with, I think this could be pretty good. And then I do have just some basic gear. I have an Ariats with nothing in it for style points. I decided to go Ariats for the resists and just the other convenient mods instead of G-Face. Seeing how this is an Enigma build. And I made this thing in a mage plate. I actually didn't have to put any points into strength with this build. So you could really pump up your vitality if you wanted to. I put a couple points into strength. Like 10 or 15. Just to add to the damage a bit. But I pumped the rest into vitality. And I didn't put anything into dex. So, but I do have a Torch and Annie. They're non-perfect, so we'll see how they do. But nonetheless, 2 to wall skills, 45 run walk, 1 to teleport, some nice defense, the massive strength based on character level, increased maximum life 5%, physical damage reduced by 8%, 14 life after each kill, 15 damage taken, goes to mana, and the magic find based on character level. So before I show you the rest of the gear, let's go kill something. But first off, I gotta make my Breath of the Dying, so I have this ethereal Berserker Axe right here in hand. So let's see what this thing rolls. Vex, Hell, El, Eld, Zod, and Eth. And I think the range is 350 to 400. And this is a non-superior one. Oh my god! 172 to 508 damage. Epic item. This item is just so godly. I love the look of it, how it's ethereal, looks like a freaking ghostly item. Shit never breaks. Indestructible, 50% chance to cast level 20 Poison Nova when you kill an enemy. 60 IES, 380% enhanced damage. Negative 25% target defense. 50 to attack rating, 200% damage to undead. Godly stat. Plus 50 to attack rating against undead. 7 mana stolen per hit. 14% life stolen per hit. Prevent monster heal. 30 to all attributes. Plus 1 to light radius, a godly AF stat. Requirements minus 20%. Oh my god! So, okay. Here, first off, I'm gonna get my mercenary to get his might Argon on. Look at the teleport. Teleport's epic. I might want to put on Arak with this guy. What the hell? Okay, so the might is now active. So with might and fanaticism, it's not all that impressive. Again, I don't have any damage charms on this guy. I barely put any points in the strength. But even with that being said, here, let's get the BO and stuff going on here. With the Breath of the Dying, 1,800 to 5,500 damage in that hand. And with the Beast, 998 to 2,990. So let's see how well... Oh my god. Alright, so it does pretty good in Act 1 Hell. Frigid Highlands. Now, mind you, these guys are not demons or undead, whereas, which this build really shines. But nonetheless, they're monsters, so let's see how well... Okay, it's not bad. It's not wretched. That's not wretched. Here, let's go over here. So yeah, I need to look into the breakpoints. I might just put an ARAC on this guy. Here's some undead. Wait, are they? Oh, they're not undead. Really? The birds aren't undead? The ones in Act 2 are. Okay, that's fine. Shank is demon. Oh my... Oh, gee whiz! Look at this! Look at this! Gee whiz, man! Holy freaking toad! Okay, a mantled heal! Hell yeah! Just like what I have on right now. Freaking GGAF mantled heal. Even max mana leech on that thing. Alright, so let's try out the Trav. Out of curiosity, I'd like to see how well it performs there. And I'll show you the rest of the gear in just a moment. In a hot minute, I'll show you the rest of the gear. Okay. And I believe this is Players 1. So I would say this is not the best combo that I've tried. Grief, of course, would be amazing. The problem is, Grief in a Berserker Axe, as cool as it is, it's going to break, and it's going to be really expensive to repair, and I don't want to have to collect all those Ral runes, alright? So there is that, but nonetheless, perhaps I should test it, just to see how it compares. But I wouldn't mind testing something like Death and Breath of the Dying, or Grief and Beast, as mentioned. Breath of the Dying and Death, I think, would be a great combination. And obviously, I don't have Fofo on this guy. I'm going with Enigma right now, because I just really like the mobility on Enigma. Fortitude, you're going to have more DPS, obviously. But do you really need all the defense you get from it? Not really. Defense is pretty much meaningless in Diablo 2, unfortunately. And with this build, with a Barbarian with Ariots, I don't really need the resist from Fortitude either. And the strength, of course, makes it so you don't have to pump up your own strength, or if you do, you'll have even more added, so you do get some damage back from that. But even still, pretty much goes without being said, Fortitude is going to give you higher DPS. But Enigma just has its really convenient traits, so I kind of wanted to try build with Enigma. And then I have High Lord's Wrath for the IES, and the nice Deadly Strike. Ghoul Riders for the Run Walk, Crushing Blow, Deadly Strike, Open Wounds. Very nice. Mantled Heal to keep things cheap and simple, and I wanted some Mana Leech, even though I do get it on BOTD. I'd like to keep things consistent with this build and try out a couple other weapon combinations, so I'm going to keep this ring on. And the same thing with the belt, although I might switch this out with ARAC. I'll look into the breakpoint. So ideally, you probably want ARAC if you're going for a nice teleport breakpoint, and perhaps FCR Mana Leech Rare Ring if it gets you to another breakpoint. I'm not sure if it does. I'll have to look into that. I would guess that it does, but I'm not entirely sure. But nonetheless, String of Ears with a nice damage reduction, the magic damage reduction, the 8 life stolen per hit, the Raven Frost. It's not perfect, but that's fine. Some nice AR. Cool damage, of course, is going to pop corpses in the Trav, but I don't really give a toad right now. Dex, Mana, Cold, Absorb, cannot be frozen. So I could put a Charm in the helm, and I might try that out and get a different ring, but we'll see. Laying of Hands is really hard to skip out on these gloves. 20 IES and the 350% damage to demons. So about half the monsters in the game are demons, and most of the bosses are. So there is that. And then I have a non-perfect Torch Barbarian and a non-perfect Annie. Alright. And here's the resist. Capped out Fire Res and Lightning Res. 57 Cold. 57 Poison. And let's take a look at my general stats. Cannot be frozen, Cold Absorber. So on this guy, there's a 48% chance of Deadly Strike. And that does not count the critical strike he gets from his Mastery, which do not add together. They calculate separately, but there's still a definite benefit in that when neither of them equate to 100%. So this is good to go. 48% chance of Deadly Strike. I wouldn't mind getting a little bit more, but I'll settle with that for now. Only a 15% chance of Crushing Blow on this guy. Although if I had Beast in the main hand, it'd look different. So it's a bit confusing. I believe when I'm whirlwinding, it ticks between the two items. So I will get more half the time. with the beast, but to avoid any more confusion, let's just settle with what it's saying here. 10% chance of open wounds, 200% damage to undead, 350% damage to demons, so very nice. 100% increased attack speed on this guy, and I don't think that that does not count the IS benefit you get from fanaticism. So pretty nice build, I would say. A ton of life leech, oh my god. Let's see how well it fares in the Chaos Sanctuary. As for skills, I still have 21 skill choices remaining. I just like for style points just not using them all. It does add to the spiritual journey, adds to the challenge. But I maxed out battle orders. I maxed out axe mastery. I put like 2 or 3 points into natural res, 3 points in total, and just 1 point into the other passives. In terms of combat skills, the only one I maxed out is whirlwind, and I put 1 into all the rest. Alright. So, plenty of room to work with here. Let's see how well... Oh, jeez, that is not impressive. What is the players at? That players won. So yeah, this is not... this is probably far from the best BARB that I've tried, so I would love to experiment a bit more with this guy. I'm just a little surprised. Okay, there we go. That's not bad. Oh, goodness. Sacred armor. But they did have Decrepify on them. Oh my god! This is... Oh my goodness, this is not impressive! Holy toad. Right. And I do need Berserk. I'll put Berserk right here, and I'll have Frenzy on F2. Hold that shit. There we are. Oh my goodness, look how fast it goes up. You might want to consider not putting a point in increased speed to counteract the massive run walk, the 45% you get from Enigma. Because although some do like it on a Whirlwind Barbarian, the problem is you're zipping by your enemies so damn fast, you're probably getting less hits in. Maybe it would make a difference if you walk instead of run. So right now he's walking, and that's how fast he goes, and now he's running. It looks like it might be the same speed for both walking and running. So you might want to avoid putting a point into increased speed. It'll save you a skill point. Then you could have 22 left over instead of 21 here for even more style points. But you might want to experiment with that. In fact, maybe that's what I will do for research purposes. Because, yeah, he's kind of whizzing by the enemies. I'm not sure. Oh my god, this is wretched. This is bad. I mean, maybe G-Face makes that much of a difference. This is just cray-cray. My other build had G-Face on, and he didn't even have a torch in Annie. Am I missing? This guy sucks. This is... Oh my god. Yeah, I am not impressed. Research noted. But let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about this, this thicko? What do you guys think about this hog boy? What do you guys think about this thicky? Yeah, this lethargic beast. Let me know in the comments below. This is definitely not... I mean, I'm kind of surprised. I thought this was going to be a little better. The thing is, I'm probably not taking advantage of any IS from the fanaticism. I think I'm already capped out. Breath of the Dying has such a high IS on it anyway. It's probably not a great combination. In fact, I would guess that Death and, at this point, I would guess that Death and Beast would actually perform better than Breath of the Dying and Beast. Because you're going to have the massive Crushing Blow and Deadly Strike on your Death. You already have sufficient Mana Leech and Life Leech on this build. You got the 8 from the belt, the 6 from the helm, and then you got the 7 Mana Leech on the Mantled Heal. And Death is going to come with 7 Mana Leech as well. So you don't really need that from Breath of the Dying. So I'll frenzy him. But yeah, this is pretty pathetic. This is horrible. The attack rating kind of sucks. All right, got that thing. Crown of Thieves. See what this charm is. For the maximum stamina. Sacred armor. But yeah, I mean, this, I'm thinking Death is going to be a better combo. But I'm curious what you guys have to say about that. What do you think would be the best combo here? Like, what do you use with Beast on a Whirlwind Barbarian, for example? And to the contrary, what do you use with a Breath of the Dying on a Whirlwind Barbarian? What do you think are the best combos? Yeah, I'm kind of fixing to try out Death with this Beast, and we'll see how well that works. I appreciate you guys coming by. If you will, like the video, hit the thumbs up button. More research videos to come. More Diablo 4 videos to come when that game comes out. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Let me know your thoughts on Diablo 4 in the comments below. But I will talk to you guys later. Peace be with you.